Good to see him this early. We don't need him being the Bucks killer that he's been.
Giannis again whips the pass to his other shooter, Gary Trent Jr., his first three. So time without Giannis here for the Bucks. See if they can extend this advantage with Dame here on the floor. Crossover, finding Trent Jr. in the corner, fills it up.
He has. And that was a little bit lucky because there was a little miscommunication right there defensively. Siakam got a good look, but he just missed.
Gary Trent, what a move. Steps right behind, gets it to bounce. A five-serve friendly bounce for Trent Jr. against Valparaiso. 11-point advantage here for the Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. rattles it around. Plays beat the shot clock.
Dame is here to rescue. Good D by AJ.
AJ Green forcing the turnover. Gary Trent Jr. back the other way. Drops in the three-pointer. Not seen a lot of Bobby Portis here in the second half. By the way, after 17 points in the first half, feeding Gary Trent Jr. He'll step up.
Tecchio kept in a missed second one in time. Still 36-31, though. Pistons don't convert in their first possession. Milwaukee does. Trent Jr. behind the long line and delivers from downtown.
Wow.
From the sideline, Trent Jr. with the three.
And it shocked me that somebody that new would feel that empowered, right? But you come from a program like Miami.
Martin also a good defender. Lillard, though, gets by him, kicks it out. Trent, sidestep, fires up a three, got it. Back-to-back threes for Trent here in the third.
35 feet away from the basket.
Right. Giannis dropping it off to PC, but Kobe White gets it from behind. Gary Trent Jr.'s turn, knocks it home. Bobby rips it away. Trent Jr. to his right. Above the break, look! Gary Trent Jr. providing the three-pointers the Bucks need.
Lopez attacks the closeout, lobs it in traffic to Giannis. Surrounded, Trent lines it up and hits from three.
And that's a great collapse on Giannis.
All right, so you're saying you have longer legs than arms.
That's another way to say it.
All right, fair enough.
Probably more efficient.
Trent.
Right, inbounds, Trent got it away. Oh, it's good. He got the bounce. That's a quick release. Here goes JB to work on Lopez, who pins it on the glass. 2 blocks for Splash Mountain, Brooke Lopez. Trent hits the three.
Sam, a totally different shooter when you stay down, you stay under control, and get a good, strong contest.
Trent Jr. hit a shot! Hit a shot, Gary! Gary Trent Jr. picking up. PC back to Giannis. Pump fake in the trees. Giannis looking for his way. Another opportunity for the Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. Boy, he needs that. And boy, the Bucks needed that one. 34. He shot it 22 times. Giannis challenging, gets maybe the block left. And see if he gets credited for it. Trent Jr. pays it off.
Keeping the ball alive and loose.
Gary Trent Jr. He's discovered.
Giannis in playmaking mode. Trent. Man, that basket is huge right now for Milwaukee. Trent. And Milwaukee's back on top.
Up at the three-point line, or even getting inside that three-point line for that mid-range shot.
Gary Trent Jr. knocks it down. The rebound here to Brooke Lopez. Easton's got 7 points. Ties for the team high here for Houston. Sending it over to the corner. Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. another three.
Then you know he's feeling comfortable when he goes into his bag and pulls out some tricks.
Giannis just on that last defensive possession picked up his first personal foul, right? Over to Trent Jr. He's having a big first half.
Gary Trent Jr. checked into the ball game during the last timeout. Giannis surveys. Trent Jr.'s been making his threes lately, and that one falls.
That is into the motion quickly.
Boy, they left Trent Jr. all alone, Doris, and it proved to be fatal. They got a 2-on-1. Portis had the shorter Terry on him. Trent says, why not me?
Trent. Gary Trent Jr.
Still haven't caught up here to the Bucks. The Bucks lead by 4. Three players shadowing Giannis out to carry Trent Jr. with that bucket.
10 combined points, and you knew they weren't going to fit. Nice block by Giannis.
Giannis from behind. He gets Miller. Gonna take it. Working it around Poppy again. Trent Jr. Again. You bet. Gary Trent Jr. has come alive.
He's the guy that's done it best so far this year.
Dane penetrating. Out to Trent Jr. Another 3. They pair the two, offense and defense. They could be a team to contend with.
And 11 for the season. That's like 6 in the East. so
That's right.
You're not even in the play-in. It's time to pull up for a quick 3-point shot. Bogdanovich in transition did the same thing for the Hawks. You get up as many as you can.
Gary Trent Jr. There it is. Finds it from the corner.
Yeah, single digits heading into the 4th, but you'll take what you can get at this point. Just playing well, shooting the basketball better.
Gary Trent Jr. Here's some momentum.
It's just getting a dunk or getting a layup. It's not getting your defense set. A miss and a simple open 3.
Gary Trent with an open 3.
A chance to touch, and those people touch you. It's just so sad when you lose one so young and so gifted. And really, like a lot of people, you don't get a chance to say thank you.
Lillard off the bounce. Trent, corner 3. Got it. Gary Trent with his 3rd 3-pointer.
But how many looks that the Nets have gotten because of the inside out.
Simmons knocks it away. Wow, what a save from Giannis, and then the 3 from Gary Trent. Into the corner, Schroeder left alone. And at the 3. Lillard the rebound. Trent gets a good look. And hits. No, well, the face I just made.
Yeah.
I think it was just that Bobby Portis pass again. Trent hits the 3. And a couple of stops before ending up here in Cleveland. And want to find Sam Merrill's been. Cross-court pass finds Trent, who doesn't hesitate.
Different player, but similar in terms of just off the dribble ability to free himself up for shots like Donovan Mitchell last night.
Gary Trent Jr. says, I can shoot a little bit as well as he laces.
If you don't see that defender coming on your backside, you can feel it. You can sense it.
Gary Trent fires up a triple, and the Bucks have taken what is their largest lead. Younger brother of Olivier Sarr couldn't get it to go. Here comes Gary Trent. Transition 3. Yes, sir. Gary Trent Jr.
He's the real deal. He's not as big as Modest. He's like 6'5", but he plays like he's 6'10". Got some serious hops.
Yep. Halfway through the second, Trent knocks it down as he hit the deck. It's another Milwaukee 3.
To utilize that post-up that he has an advantage on.
Wright, good defense by Terry, but a good pass out to Gary Trent. Good effort that time by DeLon Wright. 5 for 11 is Zach from the field tonight. Wright, another kick. Same play, same result. Right to Trent in the right corner.
KYP, know your personnel.
Right to Trent. Another one. He loves that side of the floor right now.
And he squares up nicely, too.
Well, the Bucks were just 2 of 9 from 3, Steve, in that 3rd quarter. See if they can heat up again at the 4th. That'll do it.
Everybody loves it. Coach Fernandez takes the timeout, but you miss. You Cam Johnson at the other end.
Gary Trent Jr. for 3.
Maybe this is what will turn him around and get him more points in the paint.
Trent with the step back and drills the 3.
We had someone open in the corner. And now Trent, again, he made 6 of them in Milwaukee, and he hits his first today. Giannis into the corner to Trent.
Oh, you can see that leave his hand on him.
Pacers have come up empty, some missed shots. Adetokounmpo blocked.
Range bug by Mather.
Shot clock doesn't reset. Trent for 3. Out to Portis. They reverse the ball. Trent. Middleton.
Nice job.
Shot
Great
clock at 3.
defense. Great defense. He makes a tough shot. Ladies and gentlemen, he just made a tough shot.
A lot of those fouls were soft fouls. That's not soft. Giannis rising up for the major block. Leading to this, Gary Trent.
Kind of rattled in. That one rattled out.
Ryan Rollins, quick shot. Bobby Portis tips it into the hands of Taurean Prince. Out to Gary Trent Jr. What you got? Squish. Another big 3.
Is he
2 for 6.
2 for 6 right now. 4 points. Full time.
Well, he's going to lead the break. Looks it off to Ryan Rollins, Taurean Prince, Gary Trent Jr. He'll take the shot and make the shot.
You go back to the 60s, Jack Elvin Hayes. The Big E. The Big E, and then, of course, Hakeem Olajuwon, the Dream, and Clyde Drexler. And corner 3 is good. Under 4 minutes here in the first half. Giannis gives it. Gary, 3. Got it.
You can see Grady Dick went down.
Here's Ryan Rollins. Rollins. Portis finds Gary the corner 3, and another 3. 18 Jack made 3s for the Bucks.
Yeah. 3 of 9 shooting here tonight. Here's Wemby. Sitting on 10 points. Another turnover forced. Trent Jr. Oh, his number. He's doing his best Ajax impression.
Yeah, kind of everybody watching, finding and seeking to box out.
Trent Jr.'s go back to back.
Trent Jr. again. And Vince Johnson has to call a timeout.
He's hot.
Yeah, there's a different level to the game right now. It just happened in the last few minutes with some of these big plays, and beautiful answer.
Gary Trent Jr. dribbles right into that. It's like he's never left after missing 3 games.
Great cheering him on. I'm sure so proud to be able to watch him do what he's doing with this group.
How about this? Dad approves, I bet.
Forces so much action on both ends.
Trent Jr. sizes it up. A zone buster hits the 3 against that zone that time. That's right.
I respect that. We'll see. We'll just see. He makes this.
I'm laughing because right before you said that, Gary Trent Jr. with another 3. He said Steve wanted me to update.
Van Pete Nance has it. I mentioned 2. And Larry Nance Jr. was here with us with the Pels. He got a cover. Gary Trent Jr. That's a good take, but no finish, unfortunately for Keon. Trent Jr. 2 for 1. Soft touch.
Soft rim.
Yep.
Soft touch.
Good shooter. What a rookie season it's been for the 21st overall pick. Gary Trent, man. But 18 on the board. An efficient 18. Gary Trent Jr.
I was just going to say he'll hit that one because it's contested.
Yep.
Rozier got stuck in the air and turns it over. Terry Rozier's had a rough season overall. It's Gary Trent Jr. hits. Galvich misses the 3. We saw Ryan Rollins get to the basket, showing some explosiveness. And now Gary Trent Jr. And he fires one in, another 3-pointer. Rozier can't connect on the 3. Here comes Connaughton.
Rozier's just really struggled this year offensively. They could really use him to get going.
Ooh, Trent's feeling it right now, coach. And a game that started an hour late due to the Bucks' travel problems in New Orleans. Gary Trent Jr. is on a heater right now. 4 for 4 from 3-point range.
Miami staying in that 2-3 zone. Both teams playing some zone.
Which puts Hero on Portis out there. Trent, he's been the hot hand. He stays that way.
fewest three-point attempts by a lot here in what he's done.
He's got another one, Coach. Gary Trent Jr. having one of those nights. And they've got a chance to do that here tonight to make it 5 in a row.
Well, and they've won 5 straight at home, all of them by at least 14 points coming into tonight, and it looks like they're going to keep that streak going.
Clippers 0 for 4 from distance, 4 for 15 in the first quarter. They only trail by 6. Gary Trent Jr. makes it 9. He hit 7 threes in that Miami win on Thursday for Milwaukee.
Test the shot.
Lopez on the roll, works it to Trent Jr. for 3. It's good again. Gary Trent Jr. second 3, the 6th for the Bucks.
Guys really attacking off the dribble and in the paint.
Trent Jr. for 3. It's good again.
Yep.
You mentioned it, had 7 threes on Thursday against Miami. Giannis picked up by Porter Jr. Trent, 3. Wow, what a shot, 1.4 to play. Back and forth we go. We'll push the other way. Trent, the pull up for 3. Not there. Lillard seams it back to Trent on the reload and knocks it in. 125, 115, 117 to play.
Middleton, Giannis, and Damian Lillard, the big 3.
Gary Trent Jr. Oohs and ahs still kind of just filtering through Delta Center. 3. That quiets the crowd quickly with that shot by Trent.
So Connaughton giving the Bucks some good early minutes in this first half as Gary Trent Jr. knocks down a 3.
Avdia wants to drive right. That's the scouting report.
Gary Trent Jr. puts the Bucks back in front. Ball stuck a little bit here. Middleton now. And Middleton misses a 3. Gary Trent Jr. the rebound, and he delivers the 3 ball for the Bucks.
Shea down in the post. Got inside Boston on the way up. And Trent Jr. stood up momentarily there, the step back shot, and that's what he's done his entire career in being a 3-point shooter.
Desperate days for the Bucks. They've lost 4 consecutive. Hornets have lost 5 consecutive. Trent got that extra oomph on it because Jeffries is closing out on him.
Athleticism, build your game from inside out. Attack the rim. Everybody knows you're going to be relentless on attacking the rim, and you'll get better, good, cleaner looks from 3.
Gary Trent Jr.
You don't time it up and you're open before the guy with the ball's ready. You've wasted your movement.
Gary Trent gets it right back for Milwaukee.
41-29. Gary Trent Jr. buries it.
That's where they get messed up at. That's why it's so important for players like Barlow when they switch to hedge hard.
Sidestep for Trent. Gary Trent Jr. 8 points in this second quarter, his second 3. Meanwhile, they dial up Trent for a 3, and he hits it. Timeout Atlanta. Hawks are down by 10. Trent Jr. 10 for 10. The Hawk lead is a precarious 4 because of that guy, Lillard. Trent has daylight and swishes a 3.
Michael, thank you very much. So let's face it, like we say all the time, we're a 4-man team. You and I out in front, and then the producer and director in the truck.
Pass inside to Lillard. Lillard trying to find some room. Gets an open look for Trent, who nails a 3 at the buzzer. Damian Lillard with a beautiful recognition.
Yep.
And the excellent assist. You know, he brings up a point, UV, as Gary Trent knocks down the 3-pointer. And the Bucks now up a dozen. That's the largest lead of the game.
A bad shot selection, there's no doubt about that. And then also the fact that they're not as quick and aggressive as they were.
It's a really balanced attack by Milwaukee, except for Lillard's 37 as Trent knocks it down. Gary Trent Jr. Part of that 50-win team with Memphis on your return, getting Coach of the Year 26 years after your first Coach of the Year, which is an incredible stat in itself. Trent knocks down another.
Right. Not even looking to shoot the ball usually.
And Draymond now on Dame with the handoff to Trent Jr. Change of direction. That looks like he did.
Portis. Gary Trent Jr. with the step back swish. Some cheers in the crowd. Hometown product. Tapped out and secured by A.J. Green. The Wolves missing some bunnies. Trent, good on a three. Bucks making it rain. McDaniels. Oh, tried to climb the ladder on Lopez. Couldn't throw it down. Somebody has to stop Kuzma. Trent.
This is why you have more than 5 guys on the team, because there's going to be some opportunities, and he's got to step up. And there you go.
And Gary Trent Jr., man, has he been hot. Brooke is looking Giannis's way. Instead, skip past A.J. Green. Look at that up fake. Gives it up to Gary Trent Jr. for 3.
That's beautiful basketball. Up fake, get the defender to bite, and then
the Heat have put up 60 points in the first half. Gary Trent Jr., three-pointer, count the bucket. He's got a free throw coming.
couple buckets here if you're not careful.
So interesting, the fourth quarter begins without Damian Lillard and without Giannis Antetokounmpo, but they have Gary Trent Jr. who sinks that shot.
That's an extra possession for this very loaded Denver team.
Trent three. Gary Trent. It's a rebound on the miss by Kuzma. Outlet to Trent. And he'll fire the three. Gary Trent. Before that, he had games of 16, 19 points. Murray on the run. Lopez is in. As is Antetokounmpo. Ahead it goes. Trent catches, fires, scores! A sweet three from outside.
Now here's a drive by Marshall. Steal Porter.
Didn't look at the bucket. You got to look at the rim to draw the defense.
4-3 in transition. Gary Trent Jr.
Tough. Defensively. I'm sorry, down the stretch of games, they've really gotten leads and hadn't been able to hold them on. Heat check for Gary Trent Jr. Just with you.
He might get the Clarence Key Award tonight.
Gary
Trent Jr. for 3. I didn't know we had an award. Yeah, it's sponsored by Clay Cooley, actually.
13 points in the game for Thompson. It's a big ask for the Mavs right now. Late clock, Trent coming back to life.
18-17, Atlanta. Giannis not taking the 3-ball much at all this year. This guy will. Gary Trent. Porter spins it back out. Here's Kuzma driving in. Fakes Capella. Oh, what a block by Terrence Mann. Oh, man. And drilling the 3, Gary Trent Jr.
Able to step in and knock one down, and Kenny Atkinson lets us know that he would love to get him more minutes, but who do you take off the floor? Trent, quick fire, good. That's why Doc Rivers is so happy. Pacers by 5, Bucks with the ball. Gary Trent Jr. got it. Set him up beautifully, right in rhythm. He used to go to. Dangerous pass, Prince turned away, Gary Trent, he's got it! Big 3 by Trent Jr., and we're all tied. Antetokounmpo, got 2 Pacers on him. No-look pass, Gary Trent Jr., down it goes! Could have a big night with all of these pieces out. Trent on a pass from Lillard, reins one in. Good action by the Bucks. Damian Lillard with 11 in the second quarter. Again gets the switch with Lynn on him. Sets up Gary Trent Jr. Got another one. Lillard playmaking. His 8th assist. And Trent buries his second 3. Now maybe he's the secondary scorer that the Lakers need. All the way across court. 3-pointer is good. Gary Trent Jr. 42 now for Luka. And another one's down.
But man, when that thing comes off his hand after he's made a couple and you see it, all of a sudden you can tell the trajectory. It's looking good.
Tough pass for Gary Trent Jr. to catch.
Last year, seeing Giannis get it back in the middle, like Brooke just gave it back to him and attack, and now that mid-range, it's different.
TP gets it again. Steps in the passing lane. Looking for reinforcements. Trying to find KPJ. It'll be Bucks basketball still. TP won't pull the trigger. Siakam and Giannis. The spin won't work that time. Gives it out to Trent Jr., but that three will work. Gary Trent Jr., another three, make it 3 on the night.
Second chance opportunity for the Bucks. Sims, Trent on a reload. That one is good.
Trent Jr. rattles it in for 3.
Of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, they've got so many different pieces, and Jay Will didn't have a field goal until that opportunity, but they talk about how confident they are.
Trent with the answer.
Ronnie now has appeared in 3 straight in the corner. Nothing but net. Bam! Gary Trent Jr. We'll see if he gets a couple of shots up. By the way, dueling 9-0 runs. First the Lakers went 9-0, now the Bucks 9-0. They missed their first 5 threes. They've made their last 4. So the Lakers at 60%, small sample size. They're 3 out of 5. Milwaukee trying to sweep the season series. Gary Trent Jr. perfect. Minute 25 remaining. Here come the Bucks with a little bit of speed. That lead has been trimmed. But now they hit a 3.
And Gary Trent Jr. again. That's his 4th from behind the arc.
Again, hanging in there. See if they can get a run, a few stops, make something happen. This guy has been really lights out for them all night long.
That's his
a challenge tonight. The green light has not been lit. A little look away pass to Trent Jr. What else? What else for Gary Trent Jr. tonight?
Took too long to get into something. He only had 14 seconds to work with.
Lillard setting up. Trent Jr. bottoms a triple.
Arabia picks up Porter Jr.
It does force some retaliatory stuff as well.
Trent Jr. for 3, knocks it home, and we're knotted at 97. Good defense by Arabia, got his chest on Giannis. Murray showing help into the corner. Another 3, Trent Jr. with a difficult 3. They get it into Giannis. Drives right to the bucket. Blocked by Murray, but it goes to Trent Jr. The carom favors the Bucks for the 3.
Rollins with a screen. Booker hits the deck. Catch it, shoot 3. Cover from Gary Trent Jr.
He's going to wish he's somewhere else if he continues to guard KD at
7 points for Durant. Gary Trent Jr. Another catch and shoot 3. Yeah, he's shooting 42%.
Officials all of a sudden letting it go. Well, you got to let it go on both sides.
Trent Jr. gets the screen. On Friday night. Green runs into double team trouble. Trent Jr.
First foul on Aaron Gordon. Now Trent Jr. launches. He's an outstanding 3-point shooter. Now wide open look again, and that's good.
See, that's a challenge.
Horrible shot. Bounce pass. Porter had it. Down he goes. Thought he had it. Now wide open is Trent Jr. Trent Jr. back in, and he knocks in the 3.
And again, a down screen and no conversation.
Gary Trent Jr. hunting it down. Gives it back to Brook. 5 seconds here to shoot. GT2 for 3.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you want to see. It just felt like they were going to have to make some shots before this half.
He's got 7.
Well, we joke about the rotations for this Knicks team and the minutes that the starters play, but you got to think, Gary Trent, nice answer right there. You just got to think if you're one of those guys.
Going to give you a lot of scoring, but he didn't need to give you scoring on this team. He was a screener and a rebounder and a shot blocker. Gary Trent Jr. for 3. Gary Trent Jr. finding it.
They had 14 guys score, every single guy that played, and they had 9 guys in double figures.
Oh, Gary Trent Jr. the step back 3.
Porter trying to work against Beal, misses badly. Long rebound to Kuzma. Trent from deep. Another top 23-point shooter in the league this season.
They need rebounding help. This was one of the best defensive rebounding teams in the league for most of the year as Giannis creates another wide open three.
Getting a breather. Prince shooting the lights out from three-point lands on the season. And so Zenka, Gary Trent Jr. had one of his best games of the season, currently being accepted until Tuesday, April 22nd. And you can apply at wiltfund.org as Gary Trent Jr. hits the three. Passing's going to get there. Passing's going to get there for a day. Trent Jr. going to reset Trent, and he's got it.
Gets it right back, mid-post touch, and now he turns and faces against a really good defender in Gobert. Gary Trent Jr. three on the way, and the three falls, and Gary Trent Jr.
NCAA tournament, watch those Florida Gators win an NCAA championship. That guy Dante, he won 2, not at Florida. GT, big three right there.
A chance for a 4-point play. Man, 2 in the last 3 years, 2023, 2025, pretty good. Makovic has the latest three. Gary Trent Jr. gonna go one better.
Here's Quinones again.
The Pelicans on an 8-0 run though. Gary Trent Jr. cuts into that, splashes it home.
Got to do a better job of locating and closing up those driving lanes and not giving up easy layups.
Gary Trent Jr. catch and shoot.
See, that's a great read by
Gary Trent Jr. another one. 17 points.
Off to Giannis. Sideline dish goes to Trent Jr., who triples. Porter Jr. inside for Giannis. From the corner, the long gun goes for Trent Jr.
Off the bench. Yeah, and I think just that defense for Milwaukee, what they've done such a good job of as of late, has got to just come out, go in, there you go.
Middleton pushes. Cole Anthony just had a rough night shooting the ball. Trent for three! Gary Trent Jr.